This is Paul Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Woo, Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, is this Oscar de la Hoya being petty, or is this Oscar de la Hoya being the truth teller? Now, you know Canelo Alvarez and Oscar de la Hoya been going at it for quite some times. Alright? Oscar de la Hoya took it to IG account, Supreme Boxing, and stated and typed that Canelo Alvarez does everything wrong. Everything wrong. Throws the left hook, with his head up high and flat-footed. And he also said that he avoids Twin Charlo. Now, we all know, I don't think he's talking about Jermall Charlo. He's talking about Jermall Charlo. Now, of course, we understand that Jermall Charlo was in position to become mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. Then the WBC slapped him with the franchise, and y'all already know. I mean, the boxing world always been talking about this situation. But is it Canelo Alvarez's responsibility when he was with Golden Boy Promotions why certain fights will come through fruition, or did it come through fruition? It needs to take a petition, it needs to take a promoter to petition for the franchise title or belt or designation, or whatever y'all want to call it, right? That's Golden Boy Promotions. If Canelo Alvarez didn't face Boo Andrade to become undisputed at 160, and they filed the paperwork with IBF kind of late, the extension, the 30-day extension or whatever it was, that's Golden Boy Promotions' fault. So on this side, on this thing, I think that Oscar de la Hoya is kind of wrong. And I think Oscar de la Hoya is trying to be, is being petty. But I understand why he's going at Canelo Alvarez. Because Canelo Alvarez, every time he gets a chance, he's going at Oscar de la Hoya. Canelo Alvarez also said, Canelo Alvarez said several weeks ago, before his big fight with Billy Joe Saunders, that Oscar de la Hoya don't do nothing. All he does is drink, and everything is done by Richard Schaefer. And no wonder that everybody left Oscar de la Hoya. That's diminishing. That's defamation for the company of Golden Boy Promotions. These guys, man, they sending a bad message. It sends a bad message when Canelo Alvarez do business with other promotional company, and then when he's not with them, he's going to throw them under the bus. Same thing with Oscar de la Hoya. It's not good for a fighter working, and then if you're not working with Oscar de la Hoya or you're not working with Golden Boy Promotions, they're going to throw you under the bus. I think this right now is looking kind of too petty for both of these men. Look, I do believe that the way that Canelo Alvarez left the zone was kind of snakish, in my opinion. I do believe that Matchroom Boxing in the Zone had a strategy in getting Canelo Alvarez out that contract, in my opinion. Because I remember when he was with Golden Boy Promotions and they was talking about the Billy Joe Saunders fight, they was talking about the Callum Smith fight. They said that wasn't a primary opponent or things of that nature. The way, whatever word whatever the way they worded, but a primary opponent. And that's what they was talking about. The likes of Khabib and fighting him on the zone. They needed a prestige, a premier fighter, because of course the zone wanted the Triple G and Canelo Alvarez trilogy. But then all of a sudden he gets out that deal, and then he goes to Matchroom, and then that fight that they couldn't get when it was Golden Boy Promotion, when it wasn't a primary fight, then all of a sudden he fights the same fighters that they say that it wasn't a big fight for the app. I'm just speculating, though. I'm just reporting the news, all right? These guys are too petty right now. Petty right now. In my opinion, I think, look, they're not working with one another, and I think that Oscar has been trying to be nice. You see him after the Ryan Garcia fight versus Luke Campbell, and they were in the after party, and Oscar de la Hoya is trying to extend the hand. I don't know why so much Canelo Alvarez are so mad at Oscar de la Hoya. I don't know. I mean, Oscar de la Hoya did deliver. Golden Boy did deliver on the promise that you signed up for. You said before you signed with Oscar, or the day that you signed to Golden Boy Promotions, the first time, you said that I wanted to become a good star, an international star. That with Golden Boy Promotion, they're gonna give me the opponents. They're gonna take me to a new, you're gonna make you an international star. Golden Boy did that. And with Oscar De La Hoya being relevant at that time, and Oscar De La Hoya working with those type of people like the Mayweathers of the world, and working with Shane Mosley of the world, those legendary, those Hall of Fame fighters that's in your resume, it's because of Golden Boy Promotions. Let's not, I don't care how many people dislike Oscar De La Hoya, because of course they can't get away after he was, can't get away when he was dressing up in a Victoria's Secret garment. I know you still can't get away from that. At the end of the day, we already know the Golden Boy's a Golden Boy. We know what he did for a living. He beat up dudes for a living, and he gave us all the fights. He fought every opponent in his prime and things of that nature. Canelo Alvarez got to take into account that you are in the position that you are in because of Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. You're in the position that you are to get that contract in the zone, even though that you don't have it anymore. But he secured a contract for you. He secured the biggest contract ever in the sport of boxing, aside from Mayweather. We don't know how much really money Mayweather been making, but I'm just talking about contract. He secured that. Now, if it didn't come through fruition because you're probably mad or whatever, all I know, he did what he ever had to do to secure that type of contract. So, is Canelo Alvarez ducking Jermall Charlo? No, I don't think so. I don't even think that he need to look that way because he's 160. Canelo Alvarez is on the verge to become an undisputed 168-pound champion. But after that, if Jermall Charlo wants to move up, because he is a name in the sport of boxing, and I don't think a lot of people like Jermall Charlo fighting the Montiel this coming June 19th. I think Jermall Charlo should fight Boo Boo Andrade and unified. And then I think whoever beats Triple G in a very convincing fashion, because there's a lot of people also that feel that Triple G beat Canelo Alvarez. Whoever beat Triple G, unified with Triple G in convincing fashion, I'm gonna tell you like this: the fans are gonna be massively gonna be asking for the Boo Boo Andrade, Canelo, Charlo, Canelo. Y'all gotta do y'all thing in 160 if y'all want that Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes. Because right now, to be honest, it's charity case right now, because Canelo Alvarez don't have to go to 160 and give y'all opportunity. He's about accomplishing greatness right now. He's on the verge of doing this September versus a plant when it comes to fruition. If it does, it should be undisputed. So I think these guys, man, it's too much petty, and it's gonna keep on going. And Oscar De La Hoya does know how to use this for promotional use. You know, he does know how to use this. That's why sometimes he'll go after the Dana White, he'll go after the Floyd Mayweather, they go after him. They use each other to promote one another. I think there is some animosity, and of course, Oscar De La Hoya is a guy that usually has stayed shut in the past, while these being attacked by the Dana Whites of the world, the Floyd Mayweather, the boxers of the world. Now he's speaking now. It's time for Oscar De La Hoya to actually speak out and keep on doing his doing, and actually remind these people what he did for a living. What y'all think about this pettiness? Y'all think it's a truth teller? Y'all think that Oscar De La Hoya is accurate, or is he hating? Let me know. Put it in the comment box. Y'all already know, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. Get y'all gear. Get y'all tie. Y'all already know. God first. Everything second. Smash the like button. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.